Well, Monster Hunter World is out, and I have been getting no end of requests to make guide videos and tips and tricks videos, so we've got something very special for you today. Are you a wayward hunter who finds yourself constantly out of Zenny? Trying to upgrade that last node on the Ner Gigante tree but just don't have enough? Well, stick around, because today we've got a great money-making tip for you. What's going on, hunters? TBL here, and today we're going to be teaching you a very quick, very easy way to make an absolute ton of Zenny in Monster Hunter World very quickly. This is going to be through using an item, a mantle titled the Bandit Mantle. This is a very special item that, when equipped and utilized during fights, allows you to knock golden drops off of monsters that can be picked up and then later sold for massive amounts of cash. This thing is great, and when utilized correctly can net you an absolute ton of Zenny in very little time flat. Now, there are a couple of requirements to get this. First things first, you'll need to have access to the 5-star quest, Redefining the Power Couple. This is going to require that you be at least HR 9, and it's a quest that you'll get from the woman in the armory who sells you items. As you play through the story and rank up your HR, this woman will periodically have a brand new quest for you. And generally completing that quest will get you a new mantle item that she's been working on. So as you progress through the story, keep checking in with her, and eventually you should get the quest for Redefining the Power Couple, which will task you with taking down a Rathalos and a Rathian combination in the Ancient Forest. Now, the quest itself isn't that difficult, and as with most of the other quests in the game, you can run it with friends or with randoms. So, once you've gotten access to this quest, take down the monsters, finish the objective, and then return to the woman in the armory to receive your Bandit Mantle. Alright, now that you've gotten this thing, what's the best way to use it? Well, you can use this mantle really in any fight in the game, and you'll immediately start to notice that upon landing big hits, you'll start dropping yellow items that you can pick up, and they'll translate into large scales or beautiful scales or any number of items that will scale up in value based on the difficulty of the monster that you're fighting. And some of these scales sell for ludicrously high amounts of Zenny. And if you know where to hunt, you can actually farm these things up really quickly. Here's my recommendation. If you've already reached high rank, and by the time you've reached HR 9, you're pretty close to it, you should have the Great Jagras quest available in the Ancient Forest. If not, you can simply go to an expedition whenever the Great Jagras is one of the featured monsters there. Take that thing down immediately. The Great Jagras is very easy to fight and will generally drop large and beautiful scales, which sell for 1 to 2,000 Zenny per piece. So if you find it out on an expedition, you can actually take it down, head to the area where it usually goes to rest, and wait for another one to spawn, just chaining them back to back and getting plenty of drops along the way. I was able to get upwards of 10 to 14 drops from a single Great Jagras. And when you farm these things back to back, those numbers really scale up. If you're not having any luck getting the Great Jagras during an expedition, it's pretty simple. Pick up the high rank quest, Hard to Swallow. This will pit you against a normal Great Jagras, and just do the same thing. Take him out, but at the end of the quest, rather than returning back to Astera, just head back to camp and start the quest again. This will allow you to farm the Great Jagras back to back, building up an absolute ton of money in the process. If you're equipped with decent high rank gear, it's very likely this fight's going to take you less than 2 minutes to complete, so it's extremely spammable and very profitable. And it's generally one of the fastest ways I've found for you to make money in Monster Hunter World. Which is good, because a lot of the in-game high rank sets cost an awful lot to make. But there we go, hunters. That's just a quick tip for how you can make an absolute butt-ton of Zenny in a very short amount of time. So get out there, get your bandit mantles, and get rich. That's it for this one, hunters. If you enjoyed what you saw here, feel free to drop a like and make sure you subscribe. And of course, if you got any other great money-making tips, be sure to let us know down in the comment section below. But I'm out for now. Thanks so much for watching. As always, I am the Black Link. You hunters, stay frosty.